guys, this is Twilight Kitsune recording for the second time because OBS didn't capture the audio! Ah! Okay, anyhow, so I'm going to show you off the inside of my tower and the other stuff that I've built on this Minecraft world in the meantime because I had a really big creativity thing last night. So let's get started! Whoop. Okay, this is the top of the tower. With, and it's an observatory with tinted glass based on the four elements and the 4 seasons. So the first is East, which is Earth and Spring. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. My headset. There we go. And it's represented by pink. Color pink for spring and flowers, and a bit of stone with some iron trapdoors that I just tried to open because I'm an idiot. Okay. Next we have summer, which is south, and obviously fire, which is netherrack and fire, obviously. Then we have autumn for the west, which is air, represented by leaves and cobwebs because there's a lot of air space in them. You know, best thing there could be. And finally, we have winter and south. Yes, south. No, north. North is winter and water, which is represented by ice and snow. And blue. Oh, and orange for fall and green for summer, I forgot to mention. There's a beacon that runs all the way through the tower, and it changes color depending on which floor you're on. This is the top floor. I mean, I already said that. Alright, let's move on to the next floor. Let him go first. He's got some stuff planned that even I don't know what's coming up, and I'm excited for. So this is the top floor. Each floor is based on a color and a school of magic, which I'll be discussing. It's a setting that I'm working on developing. So the top floor is white. It's the bedroom. And white magic would be mastery of all other schools because it's all the colors. Yep, white light is all the colors, so that's this. The beacon is white. There's not really much else to see here, aside from him dancing with his crossbow. Alright, next floor! Do you need to go ahead of me? No. The next floor is black, which represents necromantic magic or black magic. It can also be used to, like, reverse what necromancers do, which is why this particular mage who lives in this tower studies it. So, she's not actually a necromancer, she just, you know, is able to stop necromancers, and this is where she studies that kind of stuff. So there's soul sand, and crying obsidian, and skulls and stuff, you know. Dead people stuff. Then we have brown, which is enchanting and alchemy. So we've got the enchantment table, and alchemy, and candles sound like purring cats in this game. And of course there's the brewing stand, and I'm trying to think of what else. Alright, that's it for this floor. I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the light's brown. There's a neat little trick with glass that we did to make it like that. Next is pink, which is illusion magic. So we have ender chest, copper, and the color changing prismarine, along with the blue torches to kind of try to convey some semblance of mystery. Although there's not really much in Minecraft you can do for magical illusions. Next!
This is also a floor that has clouds on it.
Yes, yeah. If you could see clouds, there would be this floor would be covered in cloud, which is also really neat. Next is purple, which is summoning, other, you know, opening portals and stuff like that. So there's stuff from the Nether and stuff from the end here for study. It's not usually jukeboxes, but all this stuff. It's really nice. I like this floor a lot. I like all of them a lot. Alright, ready to move on. Let him go get set up. Next we have blue. And blue magic is warding magic, so it's protection magic, which is often affixed into crystals. So that's why there's all these crystals all over the place. Crystals and gemstones.
I'm not moving to put the same blue twice, but...
If it fits the floor.
It does. It's actually the color of the disc.
Ah, that makes sense. So far they've all fit pretty nicely, haven't they? There's also some shoulder boxes, because why the heck not?
Green's healing.
Green is healing magic.
Okay, why do they all fit? I'm just gonna...
Definitely fits, although, just as a reminder, healing magic can also do the opposite of healing, because that's a thing with the magic system I've come up with for this setting. Oh, I didn't notice what plants he'd put down before. I love them! Because, you know, he helped me with this.
Sorry, it broke.
Yep. I didn't realize the potatoes got that big. Nice. Alright! I love these bushes. Okay, I don't know what that noise was. Next is orange, which is enhancement magic. So this is where I have all of the armor and
This
the...
is actually yellow? Yeah, orange.
Oh, yellow! Right, yellow! My bad! Yellow! Is enhancement.
Colorblind, we swear.
No, this just looks orange! But I don't like the solid concrete texture, and I didn't want to go through the trouble of having double layers for the concrete powder. So yeah, that's what this is. So enhancement magic. And next is the opposite, draining or sapping magic, which is separate because it does slightly different things. Got potions on display. We have a cage.
There was a wither skeleton in it.
Yeah, wither skeleton and witch were in there, but they despawned, which is fine,
Rest
honestly. And then look at the chains hanging from the ceiling. That was pretty neat. This is the base floor, which is red, and that's elemental magic. So there's lava, water, and powdered snow in cauldrons. It's also mainly just meant to be the entrance hall to the tower.
Why does this work?
I don't know, but it works really nicely. Here's the tower's entrance, outside entrance, which kind of looks like a geode. Yep. But I like it. And the bottom of the tower, which he did. Since elemental magic is red and it's pulling magic up from the ground, that's why this is red. He was very insistent on that. Oh, costume change. Oh, I didn't notice your avatar had a necklace. Yeah, that kind of looks like blood splatter. That's okay, though.
No, it's not blood, it's magic.
I know. Got a nice little bridge over this waterfall, which was made by the mage who currently resides in the tower. With the lake from the crater that is the perfect size for all this to have come from. It was fun to make. You are really far from your hive, little bee.
Where is it? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
What?
Tell me where they are. You're not supposed to say. Where did you put them?
I don't know what he's doing.
What are you doing?
So this is the stairway. There is deliberately no railing. And that's the lighting. I had budding amethyst blocks, but they didn't look very good. I mean, they didn't light up very good, so I had to switch it out for something that looks less impressive, but lights up better. I love amethyst noises. This is a school for magic that was founded and is run by the mage who lives in the tower. Inside each of these is a single classroom, which of various sizes to accommodate different groups of students, because magic is something that can't really be quantified in the way that math or science can. So you have to be a bit more individual about it, and I am currently giving off potion vibes, so... There's also not a whole lot of furniture because it could get smashed up in magic class, so... It's very bare bones and basic in here, but they can always, you know, conjure up whatever they need. This is a room meant to observe the sky. And apparently the local wildlife as well! Hi, bees! You're so cute! And the top floor is just like another bigger lecture hall slash practice room type area. So that's this area. Very beautiful natural cave over there that I'm going to have to do something with at some point. And over here... Oh, one of the iron golems got all the way up the mountain. They spawned in normally. I didn't build any of them. Hi! I love my iron golems. It's a cartographer's place with maps that he built. Just a random cow, and, you know, looks really nice. And then we have my village! That I've built. I love this. Starts with this just basic house.
It literally started with that basic.
Yeah, this is what I built first. There's no consistent materials because I wanted every building to be its own self-contained thing. But I think it looks really good together because, you know, it's just a village. We have the well, we have the first Watchtower that I built, which is also the first Watchtower that the village built in canon, so to speak. We have the farm. Okay, words hard sometimes. With red sand acting as a sort of filter between the crop's water and the ground beneath it. Sorry. We have beehives that are all chock full of honey right now. And a little haystack. Little bundles of wheat. There's another of the island golems. There's a fish pond with some fish food, is what that's meant to represent. To serve as a sort of constant supply of meat for the villagers, as well as recreation. He's feeding the fish. Next we have the farmer's house, both for the person who runs the crops, that grows the crops and takes care of the animals. You have a dancing chicken back there. It's small, it's simple, floor made out of straw, built of birch wood. Right, and behind it we have a coop with some super nice nests that my brother showed me how to build. I'm not sure where he is, but he showed me how to make these. And it's really, really neat. Love it. I did just have, like, campfires for the nests. Like, unlit campfires, but, you know, this looks nicer. We have the cows in their little field. And I use this double gate thing for all the animal stuff, so... And this is the barn, which has... What? What am I... Oh, I'm throwing eggs. Now there's a chicken in the barn! That's okay. And I'm just gonna toss those. And so there's a water trough there. There we go. And up here, is the hayloft, which has a supply of both dried kelp and hay, so that there's a variety. I hear something going on outdoors and I have no idea what it is.
No, that was indoors.
Were you putting down more?
Yep.
Alright, that's nice. I'll take a look at it later. What's next? Showed the coop already. Oh, the Beggars Hut! Which is just this. It's not meant to connect to anything, no path, it's just, you know... What's a Beggar's Hut? What can I say? These tinted block surrounded areas are meant to be plots where I know what building I want to put there, but I don't know what it's going to look like yet. So this is for a house with a yard. So this would be the house. That would be like a little fenced-in area, but I don't know what to build it out of yet. There's the bell. Ring the bell. And here's the village map with some map markers made from hidden banners. Noshel is the name of the mage who lives in the tower. As well as buildings I know I want to build, but I don't know where I want to put them yet. Over here we have the blacksmith with his supply of fuel outside. We have one cauldron of lava and one of water. Indoors, we have 2 beds that are, of course, black because it's a blacksmith. And we have tables. And after that, those are more plots. We have the library, or archives, which has some beds because, come on, scholars are prone to falling asleep over their books, aren't they? And lecterns, which don't actually have any books in them, but that's okay because I haven't written any books yet for this, and I will eventually. Or rather, I'll be transcribing some other things. Then we have the church, which has these lovely pews made from beds. And this beautiful stained glass window. And an altar made out of gold, because you should make churches out of priceless materials. And leave offerings, obviously. It's pretty non-denominational. It's meant to be that way. Like I said, this is a fantasy setting and I'm working on it. So, you know, I have plans, but I'm not ready to share them because I'm just not ready. Meh. That's where the mayor's house is going to be. That's where there's going to be a stable. That's where an inn's going. And this is the Watchtower with windows made out of stairs. This is the fancier Watchtower. You could park and then shoot. Well, theoretically you'd be able to shoot arrows out of these windows. I'm not sure what they're called. It's meant to resemble an actual thing they had in castles. And this is the barracks. That's the town guard uniform. And that's the guard captain with his netherite sword and a map of the town, kind of. It's okay. Well, we'll figure out what to do about that eventually. Then we have the shepherd's hut, built out of sod, with a simple gray wool bed. And they're sheep. They're a flock of sheep that hasn't been dyed yet, but I probably will eventually have one of every color in there, because why not? This is a fantasy world. Then we have the still a work-in-progress prison. As you can see. The cobwebs meant to represent barbed wire. We have a bunch of different cells. A big one. A bigger one, anyway, that's meant to serve as a... like a drunk tank. Like, stick the drunks in here. So that they can calm down. And a small cell that's meant to serve as extra punishment. there is, this is my brother's building. This is Dragon Slayer's building. There is a questioning room with tinted glass. An interrogation room that in like a medieval fantasy setting would probably be used for more than just stern words. With a neat little redstone. I'll go in here. Do the thing! The light switch! That's so neat! He's so good with redstone. I am not good with it at all.
I also opened up the book like I'm keeping one.
Look at that! You can see the colors from here, but I can't see the blocks of the tower, but I can see the colors, and it looks so neat. Yep. Okay, next, the bank. The honeycomb bee bank thing. It's bee themed, they have some bees. And the money used in this setting is crystal shards, which are going to be amethyst shards in the Minecraft thing. That's the Beeceptionist. His idea. He built this, I helped, but he designed it. Pollen butt. Then we have the Adventurers Guild. I'll do that last?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll save that for the very end.
Oh, come check this out again.
Okay, he's doing something. I could show you his infinite shard machine. Pretty neat, huh?
Yes.
Oh, the mine! I almost forgot about the mine. Prisoners can come to work in the mine. There's gravel and some metal ores out here to show that it's been used. And you can go down here. It's a nice straight shot. This is a natural mine that I found and just incorporated into the town. So, because, I like to use the natural terrain as much as possible. And I really like this tunnel. It's all lit up all the way. You dropped something.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's mine now.
Okay. You're holding wheat right now. So.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm holding. I can't see my hotspot. But that's okay. And then over here, I built this bridge over the abyss. I've been watching Made in Abyss, so I'm kind of in a mood. Well, I just recently finished watching the Made in Abyss again. I'm in a mood. And yeah, so that's that. I love this thing. It looks so neat. I'm really happy with it. And finally, we arrive at the Adventurers Guild, where members of the guild gather to drink, party, and get rewards for their latest quests, which are issued from behind the counter and would be posted on these notice boards. The floor is a fish tank with tinted glass and color-shifting prismarine for that magical feel. And the guildmaster's office is magma and lava underneath it for extra cool. So yeah, that's everything I've got so far. I am indeed holding wheat. I'm just gonna check that. And here he is showing off his elytra. Oh geez, words come to me. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy that. If you have any ideas of buildings I should add to the list, or ideas to design the buildings that I already have, go ahead and post them in the comments, and I might do it next time. I might build them, because I am looking for ideas on those. Yeah. I'm stumped.
Show that. Show your inventory and hover over it. Hit E. Then hover over.
Aww.
Oh!
Yeah. For my latest quest complete. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. This is Twilight Kitsune, signing out!